Hello everyone, welcome back. So this is my going second Cyber Dragon that I will be playing in the WCS Qualifiers, okay? Let's check it out, see how I do. Alright, and this first duel, I'm trying to remember what it's against. Because you can't go back and view the decks. So yeah, so he won the coin toss, he's going first. Oh, I think it was against Terrelments. Yeah, Terrelments. So he got some pretty good mill out there, not too bad. Chain all his Terrelment cards. Okay, add that. And then we had Droll and Imperm in hand, so it's not too bad. So yeah, for Kilos, I think it's called. Yeah, chain Droll to that, so they'll have to send to the grave instead of adding. Okay, use Sarcophagus. Use her, summon that. Tribute. Use him to send. Use her to send top 5 of her decks. I think he would have gotten this duel, but he made such a bad misplay. I'll show you guys here in a bit. Okay, yeah, Rhino Heart. Okay, go for Kulos, I think that's her name. Yeah, he looked at my hand here, so he knows what I got, but he decided to get rid of Jisakiru. If I were him, I probably would have got rid of Imperm or Clockwork Knight. And then here, he made a misplay going for Vampire, because look, I don't have anything in my graveyard. So my Worm is dead. But as soon as he did that, you're under into the graveyard now. Okay, and then he linked it off for Anaconda. I'm saving my Imperm for his Anaconda here. Okay, he went for the Diabell Girl. Okay. Summon that. Then link it off for IP. Now, in my opinion, I think he should have gone for SP Little Knight. If he went for SP Little Knight here, then he would have been able to dodge my Imperm, you know? Because later he's going to use this to go for Dragoon. And yeah, he could have gone to SP. I use Imperm whenever he used that. I chain this, he could chain SP, dodge with Anaconda, and dodge with SP to bring out Dragoon. And just to make sure he has monster, you know, these two could come back, he could put Dragoon in the extra monster zone, or if he doesn't care, get Dragoon over here. But he decided to go for, yeah, Masquerade instead. Yeah, that, and he went for Hope Dragon. So he got his board set up very good. He just didn't expect me to top deck so good. Yeah, he has to shuffle those back so he could do his Dragoon. Yep, pay 2,000. Use Imperm here. Okay, and now I don't know, he did that. Yeah, so now he went for his Crusadia. Yeah, Evermax, that's what it's called. Okay, so that was his inboard. So the only ones we have to worry about is Rocalios, Hope Dragon. This one we could contact Fuse away, but his graveyard effect will bounce my guy back. So here, remember, my hand would have been dead, but he sent Yamander to the graveyard, so now Worm is live. And my emergency's in the graveyard, so that's an extender for me. And look what I top deck. Droplet. And look, he maxed me, so I'm just like, alright, it's a all or nothing here. It's either he's going to draw into his hand traps, or, you know, I'll be able to OTK him here, because he only has 2,000 left. So all I gotta do is successfully contact fusion and swing for game. Okay. Send core and emergency. So the reason why I send core is in case if he somehow doesn't let me contact fuse, I can still use core banish from the graveyard, special summon OG from the deck. Alright. So Evermax, shuffle it, sure, use emergency. And then he used that, Hope Dragon, chain Droplet, send that, negate Hope Dragon. he drew into Ash, I bet he's like, man, I should have used Ash instead. But yeah, summon OG, Clockwork Knight, Contact Fuse, and swing for game. Now, if he did drew into Ash, like he should have Ashed that instead, but yeah, he decided to use Hope Dragon. And the second duel here, I'm trying to remember these. This by the time I'm editing this, it's been like a week already. So yeah, I won the dice roll, the coin flip, but I let him go first. Look at that, going second, you avoid those. You avoid the Motarmis. Oh yeah, canines. Vanquish stole canines. So here, luckily I did not have any hand traps, because I think he was betting everything on me to use my hand and my graveyard effect, because this is all that he really did. See? He did all that, and he just ended his turn. So I'm like, okay, if he played it that way, then he has to have like canines in his hand for hand traps. You know, waiting for my hand traps and graveyard effect to go off. So I avoided that. He used his rescue ace. I decided to call by here because I'm like, the chances of him having Ash is slim, because he added 1, 2. Yeah, I think I have knowledge of 2 cards already, so I was like, I doubt it. The other one has to be Azuna. It can't be Ash. So yep, call by that guy. Able to add Power Bond. Now, yeah, if I'm pretty sure if it was any of you guys would probably play it differently. You know, you guys would use like emergency to go into like what, like core, and you know, play it that way. But I decided to go this way instead because I was trying to avoid you know, everything that happens in the graveyard. Okay. And just go into Rampage, and then use Rampage to send 2. Did not send Hertz and Core. I normally would do that to get a follow-up, but yeah, I decided not to do that because I'm pretty sure he was just waiting with this Azuna to go off. What happened? Game crash? Hello? Yeah, Rampage is too strong, the game crash. There it goes. And then this third duel, let me try, see. What was it against? Yeah, of course, usual. 1 in 20 coin toss, but wins second instead. Oh, White Forest, yeah. Okay. Now I decided to imperm this because it's White Forest, man. Everything's an extender for them. So, yep. Imperm that. Use that spell to add Vengeance. Okay, use Deception. Tribute Vengeance to add that Fusion as the main card. Use that. I decided for Wallows here, just so I get something out of it. I'm pretty sure at this point that I was only going to get 1+, which that's all I did, because White Forest, it plays so well against you know, like Wallows anyways. So yeah, I only drew 1 card off of that. So he went for a different line play. Yep. Diabell. Send evenly. See, if I went first, I would have got evenly matched. But yeah, so yeah, summon Diabell. Set that trap card. Summon Vengeance again from the graveyard. He said a +1 card, and he said it. I never knew what that card was. So set Sinful. So here, we have 2 things to worry about as of this moment. That trap that synchros, which is the trap? Something that's synchro, but yeah, but oh, you know, this girl, yeah, Vengeance synchros too. So yeah, so we have 2 things to worry about is Vengeance and this trap card, which I should have read this trap card better because that Diabell trap card, yeah, see, it negates the effect. Yeah, point active card effect, no, not that one. Yeah, negates the effect For some reason, I thought it negates the activation. So here, I made a misplay here. Okay, I summoned an OG. Popped it right away so I can't contact Fuse. Brought that out. Use core to add emergency. Here, I used emergency because I was like, okay, he's going to negate the activation, destroy it. I would just, discard Worm to add emergency and use it again. But no, it only negates the effect. So that cost me on my part. Okay. And then he used that bill. And then he chained that Synchro Girl. And he brought out the Snake Eyes Dragon that changes, monster on the field to the back row. Which I was not too worried because it targets, so I could still dodge with duality. Okay. Set that Sinful Trap. Contact Fuse. Go for Rampage. And then here, I could just declare attack. Because this one only activates on the main phase. So I could just declare an attack into battle phase. Declare attack with Chimera. Attack Mega Fleet. Use duality, go for Cyber End, punch over it. But then now I lose my battle phase, and I will not be able to OTK him, and we all know how White Forest they work. They recover very, very well. So at this point, I decided to use Thrust, and then here I have two options. I could go for Talent and target this, activate to take control of a monster. More than likely, he's going to chain it to put this guy in my back row. I could use duality, dodge it, and I could just either take this girl or his dragon. But if I did that route, I will not have any plays. I could probably use duality, shuffle, and try to see if I could draw something, but then I will not have any plays. And the most I could do is probably attack with Cyber End on this girl and use this guy to attack her. Link into SP Little Knight and then banish maybe this card, but that's it. But then his Vengeance is going to come back. Yeah, see, banish one spell, one trap from your hand or great spell, something. Yeah, so his Vengeance is going to come back and it's going to put me in a tight spot. So I figured I would go for Repair Plant instead. So I use Repair Plant here, add your Munder, and then here use your Munder, summon OG. So in this case, if he wants to, push one of these back, that's fine because I got Worm. If he just push that back, chain duality. Okay, so here I know he was just waiting for me to go into Nova. So I use Worm, and then by mistake I sent Hertz. I was meant to send Nasher here, but I sent Hertz instead because my plan was use Worm, send Nasher, right? So now I got 3 level 5s on board. And then if he does not push something back to my back row, I was going to use duality. And then I was going to go into, into Rampage. And then use Rampage to send Hertz and Karnot into the graveyard. Okay? Because if I did Rampage, he has to push Rampage back. Then that will allow me to have my OG and my Worm to go into Nova. And then go into Infinity, Absorb, and all that stuff. So, I mean, I misplay here already, but he still scoops. Because he probably thought he lost here. But yeah, that was my play line, but I messed up right there. But yeah, so he still scoops. And then this last game, I'm trying to remember what it's against. Oh, Malice. That's right. Yeah, so this was against Malice. So I save my Nibiru in my hand. Let him extend. No hand traps anyways. Okay, goes to Link Coder. Use that one. Banish. No, special summon her. Yep. Go into White Binder. And then here, the moment he set that trap, I thought that, man, that's a Malice trap already. So if I Nibiru, he's going to chain that Malice trap anyways to banish like White Binder. And then he's going to still combo off anyways. So he used Link Coder's effect, used Malice. Okay, so some Link, the Decoder, and some Malice. And here, I'm like, you know what? Even if he does have that trap, Like, who cares? I'm just gonna go ahead and nib anyways. I'd rather him force him to use it right now than, you know, not having it back there for him to save. So Nibiru here, and surprisingly, it's not. It's not that, you know, his malice traps. So Nibiru was enough to stop it. So here, I drew into core, use core. Yep, he got Ash. So luckily, I still got my emergency in my hand. And I guess a better play here, instead of using emergency, I should use thrust, not thrust, talent to look at his hand. But in my mind, I was also thinking I should save talent, so I could take control of his token, change it to attack position, and then swing directly that way. So that's why I went ahead and used emergency, add your Munder. Okay, use your Munder, OG, go into Nova, and go into Infinity right away. And then now, I was like, you know what? I think I could walk over that guy easily. So 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm gonna like, what, 56. But then I decided, you know what? I'll go ahead and just check out what's in his hand. I'd rather control the board that way. Yep, it's another Ash. Okay, and then here, use Warm, send Hurts. And then what I was gonna do is just attack with Core, and then use Infinity, Nibiru, and Warm to attack directly. And then I will link Core into Clockwork Knight, and then, you know, just like get bodies on board. But he wasn't out there long enough anyways. He just scooped here. Yeah. Use Infinity Negate. So yeah, guys, that's my duel in the WCS Qualifiers. Uh, yeah, let me know what you guys think. This Cyber Dragon deck, I haven't been playing a lot lately. I've been trying to mess with the going first Cyber Dragon a lot more than this one. But every now and then, like I said in my previous video, I like to come and just mess with it, just so I don't lose my touch on it. Some people think that I should add machine duplication in here just because the fact that I have 3 OGs. I thought about it, but then I like to run with Clockwork Knight so much that more than likely it's just going to turn off my machine dupe anyways. So that's why I decided not to. But yeah, guys, thanks for taking your time to come and watch the video. I hope you guys like and enjoy it. Drop, signing out. Peace.